I bought a remote mountain home to fix up, but came back to find a random family living there, claiming it was theirs. They even called the cops on me. Want to hear how I got them out and what I learned the hard way? Hit that subscribe button and stick around. You won't believe how far this went. I always wanted a quiet escape in the mountains, a place I could fix up, unplug, and maybe even retire to someday. After months of searching, I finally closed on a rustic old cabin tucked away in the woods. It needed work, but the price was right, and the view? Unreal. I spent my first weekend hauling tools and supplies, cleaning out cobwebs, and mapping out renovations. I left Sunday evening, locking everything up tight, and planned to come back the next weekend with more gear and my brother to help demo the place. But when I pulled up the driveway the following Friday, something felt wrong. There were cars parked out front, curtains in the windows, ones I hadn't put up, and smoke rising from the chimney. I knocked on the door. A woman I'd never seen before opened it. Late 40s, tight smile, eyes that said, "I'm not going anywhere." "Can I help you?" she said like I was the one trespassing. I told her politely that I was the owner and I needed her to leave. Her smile dropped. "No, you're mistaken," she snapped. "This cabin's been in my family for generations. My grandmother used to bring me here as a child." She went on, claiming I had no right to the property, that my paperwork was probably fake, and that I needed to leave before she called the police. Spoiler, she did call the police. Luckily, I'd brought every scrap of paperwork, the deed, the title insurance, even emails with the realtor. The officer was sympathetic but said it was now a civil matter, and couldn't forcibly remove them without a court order. So I had to file for a formal eviction, from my own property. The whole thing took weeks. Karen and her family lived there the whole time. They burned my firewood, used my tools, even painted one of the rooms pink. She claimed she was restoring it to its rightful look. By the time the sheriff finally enforced the eviction, the place was trashed. Holes in the walls. Trash everywhere. Appliances gone. I was furious, but mostly just stunned. I bought a quiet mountain fixer-upper, and instead found myself in the middle of a real-life squatter drama. The cabin's mine now. Again. But I learned something important: always change the locks immediately, and never underestimate the boldness of a determined Karen.